on the 8th day, God looked down on his planned paradise and said, I need a caretaker. So God made a farmer.
Howdy folks, I'm Darren. Welcome to 8th Day Chronicles here at Cross Timbers Farm. Glad to have you with us on this beautiful day. We're busting red oak wood today. Got a huge big round here. Let me measure it. 23.5 inches. This piece of wood is 70 years old. Just counted the growth rings on it. 23.5 inch diameter. And it's so heavy, I can't get it up on my chop block without really straining myself. And I'm a big proponent of using a chop block, especially when you're using this tool right here. If at all possible, this splitting maul is so much heavier that when you swing, your momentum oftentimes will carry you through that wood to your edge, or the end of your tool will hit into the dirt. However, I have found that this X27 Fiskars is light enough that most of the time when I'm splitting wood, I can control it once it strikes from hitting the dirt. And on small pieces, I'll still probably put them up on a chop block. But when you got a big piece like this, I can't even hardly get this up on the chop block. I could split it in half and then probably get a half of it up on the chop block. But with this, I can control it pretty good without getting into any dirt. And I'll just split it on the ground. So let's see what we can do with this big, almost 2 foot diameter red oak. we got some mighty big rounds left to do here of this red oak. This last big round, I split it on the ground. Not my favorite thing to do, but I just wanted to compare half and half of this big round. I did get it initially busted in two the sections with the maul, and I busted half of it up with the maul and the other half with the Fiskars, or Fiskars as I like to say, X27, and they done well, both done well. I've compared them before. The more I use this Fiskars X27, the more I like it. It's quickly becoming a favorite. However, when you get into some really knotty wood, some gnarly, knotty white oak or red oak or elm or something like that, nothing replaces this thing here. And some people might say, well, you're comparing a maul with an axe. Not really. This maul is designed for splitting wood, and where I had it sitting over there on the ground, I got some dirt on it. This maul head is designed for splitting wood. Fiskars designed this X27 as a splitting axe. It's designed for splitting wood too. As you can see, the very pronounced cheeks, the wedged cheeks on it, the slightly smaller profile head, shorter than a normal axe. It's designed for splitting wood. So is this. So is it fair to compare the two? Well, they're both labeled as splitting tools. So yes, I'd say it is. Different designs, different tools for different things. Heavyweight battle, when you're in a bad piece of wood. When you get into really knotty stuff, this one's still king of the wood pile. Until you hit those knots, this one is quickly becoming my favorite to use. So they both got their place. This one come out on top. That's probably expected. But this is a good tool, and we're going to keep using it. Matter of fact, I'll probably use it more on wood that's not gnarly than I will this one. So, thanks for being with us. We're going to be back in the hay fields soon. It's the first week of February, getting toward the end of the week, and we're fixing to start liming. I've been checking lime prices at our local supplier, and they've stayed pretty stable all winter. Hasn't changed a lot. So we're going to go and load up with some lime. Pelletized lime's what we use. That's what I like to spread out of our Cosmo spreader. We're going to get lime put on our fields, and we probably will not fertilize until after first cut. That's when we'll put the fertilizer on the fields. That seems to do best for our soil. It gives us, we generally get a really good first cut regardless of fertilizer or not. Second and third cuts when it starts to struggle a little bit, and that's where it really benefits from the fertilizer, is after first cut. So we'll probably fertilize then, but probably in the next week we're going to lime. Our pH soil tests showed that we need more lime, and we're going to follow what that test says, and we're actually going to put just a little few more pounds per acre than what the test showed. We done that last year at our test plot, and it paid dividends. Our soil here, the pH level, it seems like every year needs lime. So stick with us for, we'll be back on the farm in the hay fields, probably in the next video. Really appreciate you being with us, and I pray God blesses you and your family. Hope y'all have a fantastic day.